Welcome back, everybody, where we will see the El Segundo Strikers take on the Bishop Broncos this morning. And this morning, for the El Segundo Strikers, starting in goal is number 32, Kahal McKeown, making another start for the Strikers, one of a very long stretch for the Strikers, as Stickney wins the draw, and we are underway here in El Segundo. Davis has it in his own zone, passing it out. Aloisi, he'll try to pass it out right behind the net, trying to center it out in front. Leaving it out to the side, held in by Davis. He'll give it off to Aloisi, a shot save, rebound right out in front. Defense takes that away, and they'll clear. Going all the way down towards Kahal McKeown, and he'll cover. So this morning marks the last game of the regular season for the El Segundo Strikers. And for three individuals, their last regular season game in their high school career. Number 6 for the El Segundo Strikers, Stephen Jacoby. Number 93 for the Strikers, Jake Edwards. And number 86 for the Strikers, Matthew Lennon. All of which have been a very positive asset for the Strikers to have, making plays happen. As I say that, Keller has it. He'll try to leave it off. Ritz just dropped it. Wilkinson, he'll leave it off to Ritz. Ritz with the puck still. He'll try to play it down to the side to Keller. Keller, outlet pass to Wilkinson. He'll try to go off to Howard. Howard, still with it. Delayed penalty, Bishop Union. They touch up the puck, and they will be going to the box. So 13:26 remaining on the clock, under just over 2 minutes gone. And right now, we have a penalty on Bishop Union Broncos going to number 24, Liam Tealsman. Strikers win the draw. Davis has it. He'll give it off to Jacoby. Jacoby trying to leave it off to the side. Poke checked away. Bishop Union tries to get it out. They do. All the way down ice. Kahal McKeown will play it. Lennon. He'll leave it off. Jacoby back to Lennon. Edwards, he'll leave it off for Campbell. Campbell trying to look for a pass. He'll give it to Lennon. Lennon a shot. Good save there. So starting in goal for the Bishop Union Broncos, it looks like it is number 13, Kate Anderson. Number 17, Caleb Gillam. Winning the draw, the Strikers trying to go to the cross. They'll leave it off for Davis. Davis to Wilkinson. A shot just goes off the side of the net. Bishop Union has it. They'll clear it all the way down ice. Just squeaks past Davis. He'll play it. Leaving it for Jacoby. Wilkinson. All the way across for Davis. Davis, a shot. Save. Davis with an amazing save there as he keeps square to the puck, making sure he doesn't squeak by. So far, Strikers putting on almost everything on net, seeing what works. Howard will play it back, winning the draw to Aloisi. Aloisi across. A shot by Lennon just goes off the caper and wide. Stickney trying to play it down. Stickney. He'll leave it off, and that's a high hit there as Campbell will give it across to Aloisi. Aloisi, a shot tipped on, just goes wide. Howard just couldn't get a handle on it. He does now. A shot again just goes off the paddle and out. Howard, he'll give it across to Aloisi. Aloisi trying to tip it out in front. It's still loose in the slot, held in by Lennon. Lennon tipped on by 2 sticks, and it goes wide of the net. Howard again, a good shot just wide of the net. Off the end boards and out of the zone. Playing it across. Howard trying to get it back. Aloisi, he stabs at it, but just couldn't control. Tip down, Cahal McKeown will cover. Now, Cahal McKeown has been the starting goaltender for the Strikers this year. Just a freshman, and he's putting up varsity numbers. It's very mind-boggling to believe that a freshman right out of middle school is putting up these kind of numbers. So far this season, Cahal has faced 133 shots. He saved 123 of them. He only allowed 10 goals this season and has a goals against average of a 1.25. So, needless to say, if you score twice on this kid, you're having a really good game. Campbell has it. A shot just wide off, a rebound, scores! The shot and rebound for the El Segundo Strikers is something that they've kind of lived off of for the past season, and they make it work here. Campbell set to take the draw. He loses it back, but Klingman gets it. Klingman will give it off to Campbell. He'll try to clear it. Held in by Campbell. And Thornton blows a tire, but he keeps the puck in with his sprawled out body. That's an impressive play for Thornton there. Campbell trying to get it back. Wilkinson has it. Wilkinson, he'll give it off to Klingman. Klingman deking through one. He'll pass it right out to the center. Just couldn't keep it away. And jabbed at it is Wilkinson. And throwing it back into the zone is Thornton. So they'll reset here. Bishop Union does right behind their own net. Going across to the other side. Stickney coming in hard. Leaving it out to the front, but no one there to really get the puck. Defense clears it, holding on to it as a captain, trying to skate it out. Wilkinson will beat it out. Holding it there, trying to clear it out. They do. Stickney looking for it. He gets it. Solo mission for Stickney. Deking through one, almost digs through the other. And now here we go with Mollison. For the Broncos, a shot just goes wide of the net. Gets his own rebound, trying to center it out in front, but nothing happening. Again, Moave has it. Trying to look out in front. Kept in by the Broncos, intercepted by Davis, and Davis will send it down the ice. Into the Bishop Union territory. They'll hold it there, trying to pass it out, lugging it into center ice. He'll pass it in, intercepted by Davis. Davis, he'll give it off. And now here we go with Green. Howard trying to play it down and deep. Clearing it up and out of the zone all the way back for the Strikers. And that will be an icing. So into the Strikers zone, that goes for an icing. And so far this game, it's been a back and forth action. Strikers started the party early with a singular goal off the rebound. But other than that, it's been pretty even. There's not really been one dominant side thus far in the game. So they're waiting for the draw. Howard will take the draw in between of Edwards and Jacoby. On defense, it's Keller and Davis. Howard gives it off. He wins the draw to Jacoby. Back to Davis. Davis trying to shoot it, but he just fans on it. They'll leave it off. Davis with it. Right out in front, and a good shot just goes off the paddle and wide. Nice save there by Keller. Keller with it. Trying to pass it out in front. Bishop Union with it. Fanning on a pass. Almost getting in the interception was Campbell, but just couldn't really find it. Excuse me, that's Edwards. Edwards, the senior. On senior night, gets the puck. Looking to get a goal here. He'll give it off to Jacoby. A good shot just goes off the caper and wide. Held in by Lennon. Lennon, a good shot, just goes off the pad. Jacoby holding there, and that's a good hit. That's a real good hit as Wilkinson holds it in. Trying to go out across, but held in by the strikers. Bishop Union with it in their own zone. Trying to pass it out. He'll lug it. Intercepted by Aloisi. Aloisi, he has it. Falls down. Couldn't control the pass. Held in by the strikers. And now here we go with Campbell. Campbell, a good shot save. Rebound just out in front. Just rolls harmlessly wide. Lennon tipping it out in front, and that is a good save there by the goaltender, Gillum. So for the strikers, that is another shot for the shot total, and very dominant half for the strikers offensively as they win the draw, going right out and back, and a good shot tipped on, and Edwards has it. He'll leave it off for Lennon. Lennon trying to tip it on in front, but nothing doing. Held in by Brett Wilkinson, and Wilkinson is going to be, well, he's not going to be called for anything, but they call it dead, and I think it's going to be Dawson going to the box. I think they're going to be calling this either tripping or interference. Sometimes you really just got to watch what you're doing out in front, is you never know what the ref's going to call. Mahardo just goes in offside, so we'll get a reset. Spetsta, the ref, gathers the puck, and we'll get ready for the reset here as Campbell's out to take the draw. He'll lose it. Bishop Union with it. He'll give it off to the side. Mahardo leaving it off, trying to play it down. Campbell tussling. There's going to be another penalty for the El Segundo Strikers. High sticking. I think they're going to be calling on Campbell, the leading point getter. Unfortunate penalty to take, and an unfortunate person to take it. So as we get ready here for another face-off, it's going to be a 5-on-3. Very good chance for the Bishop Union Broncos to step up early. A shot right on, saved by Cahal. Rebound, still loose, and a good save by Cahal McKeown. They'll leave it off to the corner. Right out to the high slot, a good shot, saved by Cahal. Again, they'll leave it off across, trying to look for that one-time feed. Strikers intercept. They have it. Jacoby will send it down the rest of the way. 1:05 left to go here on this 5-on-3. Long 5-on-3 for the Broncos. And this is where stamina takes into effect. You really want to make sure that you move your legs, but you don't want to get burnt and held inside the zone. As a rebound right out in front, and that just gets fired wide. Miscue there by the forward for the Broncos, and a good shot saved by Cahal. Rebound just goes wide to McKeown. McKeown looking strong in net so far as the Broncos looking to cycle it. They have it at the point. They'll leave it off to the left circle. Back to the point. Right circle now. Shot high and wide of McKeown. So they'll reset here. 16 seconds left to go on this 5-on-3. And another short-angled shot saved by McKeown. And this young spunky Irishman is really making a statement in net, holding strong and making himself big. Howard out to take the draw. He'll win it back. He'll try to cycle it around, going all the way around the boards, and that will kill off the remaining 5-on-3 power play. So Dawson is out. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty to Campbell. Intercepted by Dawson. Dawson has it. Shot. Scores! That is Dawson. And that is a 2-0 goal. Absolutely great heads-up play by Jack Dawson there. Came out of the box. He made sure he looked at the outlet first, and when he knew that they were going to pass it, he was right on it. Winning the draw is Bishop Union. Broncos looking to get it, centering it out in front, intercepted by Davis, and that'll go down all the rest of the way. 2-0 Strikers, and adversity avoided as Campbell is out of the penalty box. So they kill off a 5-on-3, and right after they kill the 5-on-3, the perpetrator of the 5-on-3 came up. Jack Dawson, came down and scored after intercepting an outlet pass. Very good use of your time there, as he didn't go right to the bench. He came right onto the play. He saw the play happening. He took care of it. And all this within the first part of the game. This is just the first period. And in the first period, there is 3 minutes and 58 seconds left to go here, as I believe it's going to be Bishop calling a timeout for an injured player on the ice. You never like to see a player, especially a young player, injured like that. And I think it's the same kid that was injured earlier in the season when the Strikers and the Broncos first played. So hopefully he's all right. Sometimes you just get a little stinger. So for the Broncos, they do get the injured player off the ice. Looks like we're going to be resuming play here. You hate to see any athlete of any kind going down like that. And especially if it's a serious injury. So hopefully young man is all right. And we'll get back underway with the play here. Physical trainer still working with him on the bench. He didn't go to the locker room, so that is a good sign, but we'll keep an eye on him as the Broncos get the draw, trying to skate it across. Tripping up is the player, so Howard went to the box for the Strikers. They're back on the penalty kill, and looks like there's going to be another 5-on-3. As the Broncos have it, and that's going to be tipped out of the zone. And looks like they're going to be getting, I believe it's Tyler Stickney. Stickney for tripping. So another 5-on-3 here for the Strikers. And pretty much that's been the first period for them. And it's just penalties after penalties. So they're going to have to kill off this 5-on-3 again. And it's a long 5-on-3 at that, 1 minute and 35 seconds. So for the Bishop Union Broncos, this is a good opportunity to tie this up. Get one, and you still have another power play to work with. Mahardo. He has it. Shot, scores. Wow, what a goal. Excuse me, I still have this as Santa Barbara Royals. I beg your pardon. There we go, much better. I'll play it again for you parents. There you go. So, Bishop Union with a good hit there. And they're going to be calling this too. Wow. Refs really not liking the hits here, as there's another penalty. And going back to that goal, that was a really good goal by the Bishop Union Broncos. Coming in, stick handling, making sure they don't lose the puck, and lifting it right over McKeown. When you're facing a short goalie, you need to lift it up. And again, when you're in high school, especially if you're a freshman, size is always going to be something that's to your disadvantage. That's why I really admire Cahal McKeown and the way that he plays. Because when he's on his game, he doesn't let any shot beat him. But that is just one shot that he just can't stop. It's just size disadvantage. And there's nothing really he can do about it as Campbell loses the draw. Broncos with it, and they have a chance to get the lead here if they score twice. Leaving it off. 5-on-3 to begin as soon as they set it up. Intercepted by Wilkinson. He'll pass it off to Campbell. Campbell wasn't expecting it, so he'll just let it go. Campbell again intercepting the pass. He'll deflect it out. Bishop Union with the puck. Still trying to get into the zone, but it's taken away by Ryan Campbell, and he will clear. Broncos have it in their own zone. Looking to reset here as he lugs it into the offensive zone himself. Going wide. Cycling the net. He'll go off to the top point. Leaving it off to the right circle. Trying to pass it off to the left circle, but it's intercepted by Brett Wilkinson. Not cleared, however. Held in. Out in front. Poke check by Cahal. And another rebound. Good save by McKeown. Out in the corner. He gets shoved off. Wilkinson trying to rebuttal there, and that's going to be a penalty. That's why you always have to keep your head on straight. Because if Wilkinson did retaliate there after that cross-check, they would have gotten both of them, and it would have still been a 5-on-3. But instead, Wilkinson kept a cool head. He didn't really, retaliate. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 for 20 seconds, and it's going to be a 4-on-4 for 53. And the Strikers will get a power play, if they don't get a penalty here, in 53 seconds. Strikers win the draw. Trying to go across is Lennon. He'll dump it into the zone. 10 seconds left to go on this 4-on-3. Lennon with it. He'll clear it right back into the zone. 2 seconds left, and that's it. Tyler Stickney's out of the box. So Bishop Union skating across Stickney. He'll go out into the corner, cycling the net. Trying to pass it out in front, holding it there. Intercepted by Lennon. Lennon plays it into the zone. Lennon has someone in the slot. dangling through two and a shot save. Rebound right out in front. And that's a great save there. That is a great save by Caleb Gillum. He had someone in the center. He found that pass, which I'm going to be honest, that's kind of rare for a play like that to develop. And when it did, goalie wasn't surprised. Gillum just went on to make the save. Strikers with it. Taken away by the Bishop Union Broncos. Now Wilkinson grabs it. Strikers into the Broncos zone. He'll leave it off for Stickney. Stickney trying to cycle it around the boards. Wilkinson, he'll leave it off. And a shot by Lennon save. Rebound right out in front. And that's cleared. Holding it back is Wilkinson. Wilkinson skating it down, hauling it into the zone. He'll leave it off. And Lennon just couldn't find the outlet pass. And now here we go back with the Broncos. Breakaway. Or a short breakaway. Just couldn't get the shot off. Good defense there by Davis. And Davis turns the Bronco into a big hit. Davis gets it back. 7 seconds left. Davis skating strong. Shot just goes off the paddle of the goaltender. And that will be that. And a absolutely labeling hit by the Broncos. And for the intermission, we just have a minute to recuperate from that first period. That's crazy. That was a really entertaining first period, as the Broncos really didn't mess around there. They got the shots off, and you see a lot of heavy hitting. One thing, though, for the Strikers is they need to be a little bit more disciplined. Right now, they're leading the league. Right now, they are undefeated. They're 13-0. This Broncos team coming into this game after what happened last game for them, as my thing wants to load, for the Broncos, they are 6-6. So I think the Broncos don't really have a lot. Not saying that they're bad, but they don't really have a lot to play for this game. So they're just putting it all on the ice. And you can really see that there. As this game, they're holding nothing back. The goaltending for the Broncos has been strong. The offense has been super strong for the Broncos. And a lot of the single-handed players have been outstanding. Winning the draw are the Broncos. Trying to carry it into the zone. They'll dump it in. Campbell. Mahardo trying to get off the puck. Ritz with it. Trying to carry it into the slot. And again, I think it's going to be the Strikers going to the box. They got Campbell for something. So again, leading point getter is off the table. And the Broncos, again, have a chance to tie this game up. 2 5-on-3s for the Broncos. Couldn't really do anything with it. But again, they have a power play. It doesn't matter how many times you score on a power play. The power play is always dangerous for every team. Broncos with it in their own zone. Looking for a play to develop. He'll lug it into the center ice, but that's taken away by the Strikers. Swiftly taken away by the Broncos. Broncos with it in the neutral zone. Leaving it off. Lugging it back into his own zone. Holding it there. Still looking for something to happen. And now he'll dump it all the way down for the Strikers to get it. Klingman trying to dump it all the way out, but he'll get it as far as center. Still in the neutral zone of the Broncos. Hitting him off the puck is Dawson, and he will clear all the way down. Good play by Dawson to keep on his feet and check down the Bishop Union Bronco. Playing it out to the side. Maharo. Intercepted by the Strikers, and Jacoby will send it all the way down. Played off by the goaltender. He'll leave it off. And that's a big check there by Stickney. And Stickney getting a little physical there. Got to make sure you don't get a penalty there. These refs are calling everything. As they'll play it off to the side. Good blocker save by McKeown. And another shot blocked out in front. And another penalty for the game as Tyler Stickney again is going off. And I think it was that shove that he gave out in front. So they're going to be calling this either interference or roughing. So it's going to be roughing. So that's why you don't try to get physical. If they're talking smack, just turn that attention to the ice. But he doesn't there. So we have a 19-second 5-on-3, and that's cleared to center ice by Jacoby. 12 seconds left to go. Re-entering the zone are the Broncos. Out in front, cleared all the way down by Wilkinson. 4 seconds left. And that penalty is killed, so we get back to a single 5-on-4 power play for the Broncos trying to set this up. He'll leave it off. Right out across, but that's intercepted by the Strikers. Wilkinson coming into the zone. He has someone out in front. Shot! Save, rebound, and that is... Oh, that is... You could see the animation on the players and how frustrated they were as two of the defensemen went into the net and they shoved it off. So, animated players here, very disgruntled players, as they feel that should have been a goal. Wilkinson was ready to throw his helmet as Campbell wins the draw, but Bishop Union gets it back. Dawson pressuring. Bishop Union moves it out to center ice. Lugging it through the offensive zone. Leaves it off. Looking for a shot. Has one save. Rebound out in front. Taken away by the Strikers. Lugged into the offensive zone by Lennon. Lennon leaves it off. Poke checked away by the goaltender. They'll try to send it back in. Maharo has it. Center ice. Poke check. Right out in front. Wilkinson couldn't grab it. Bishop Union. Right out to the side. Paced out in front. And now he'll throw it out to the side. High right circle. And now here we go with Campbell. Excuse me, that is Lennon. Lennon goes off, almost goes off sides, but he's saved by the ref. Bishop Union into the striker's zone, taken away by El Segundo. El Segundo with it. And Lennon a little slow to get up here. So we'll see how that develops. He's doubling over in pain as he's coming into the bench. Bishop Union turns it over, and a heavy shot by Campbell just goes wide. Now here we go with Edward. Stickney being held to the boards. This looks like a varsity game. I'm going to be perfectly honest. This doesn't look like a JV game. Like, both teams are really throwing it out there. So that's crazy. As Bishop Union has it in their own zone, taken away by the Strikers. Trying to work with it is Campbell. Stickney comes in to help. They'll jar it loose. Right out in front, shot just goes off the body. Held in by Davis. Davis throwing it out in front. And now Klingman has to double back. Klingman gets out of the way and makes those two collide with each other. So a little friendly fire there as Davis has it. Trying to pitch it out to Aloisi, but he couldn't really handle it. Back up the ice, and a 2-on-1 for the Bishop Union Broncos. And a good back check by Howard as he takes it away. Aloisi with a heavy hit. Keller looking for the feed to Campbell. Keller again gets it back. 3-on-1. Keller across. Shot just goes wide. Howard couldn't get a grasp of it. Bishop Union with the puck. Trying to play it down and deep. And a heavy hit by Davis. He just lunged right into that as Campbell has it. Bishop Union right back into the zone. And another heavy hit. Coming back down. And another heavy hit by Campbell. Howard. Open ice. Shot save. Rebound. Tipped out in front. And a great save there. Absolutely amazing save. The Bishop Union goaltender, Caleb Gillum. So far this season for this young man, he is 4-4, 178 shots against, 155 shots saved, 23 goals allowed, for a save percentage of a .871, and he is really making his case of why he's the elite starter here for this Bishop Union team. As Bishop Union wins the draw, trying to clear it out, held in by the Strikers. Wilkinson not letting it out. Now he does. Mahardo gives it across a little bit too far out for the forward to get it, and he is checked to the ice by, again, Davis, making his presence known. 3-on-2 if they hurry, as Thornton gets it down and deep. Thornton trying to wrap it around, and a good save. Stickney trying to get out in front, and that's a good hit there by the Broncos, trying to give it out in front. And again, a good save by Gillum. However, there was a hit on the side, I think, that could have been called cross-checking. Had two hands on the stick, and he thrust it right into the face of I believe it was Jacoby. So that's a unfortunate missed call for the refs. Tyler Stickney out to take the draw. He'll win it a little bit too cleanly as it escapes the grasp of Lennon. He'll give it across. Wilkinson trying to play it out in front. Stickney hauling it into the zone. A little bit too far as Bishop Union gets it back. Battling for possession are the Strikers into the corner. They'll leave it off to the side, trying to clear it out. Held in by Wilkinson. Wilkinson, a shot tipped wide. Griffin trying to get it out in front. Another shot by Thornton. Thornton again, a rebound right out in front. Still loose. Can't find it. And the ref's going to call it dead. That puck was loose. I'm sorry, but that's such a ticky-tack call. That puck was way loose. But again, I'm just your friendly commentator. Those guys are the ones with the stripes and orange armbands. As we have someone going back to the bench, it may be for a line change, or no, it's gonna be for a line change. But Stickney is going to the box for the Strikers. Another 2-minute power play for the Broncos. At some point, you're just gonna have to make it work for the Broncos. Oh, they have one for each going into the box, so it's going to be a 2-a-side, maybe a 4-on-4, depending on what the ref's feeling it. So it looks like we're going to be skating 4-on-4 for a little bit. May get a fifth guy out there. Yep, they're going to let him. So they're going to call this a nullifying penalty. So we're going to be skating 5-a-side. Howard trying to win the draw, but he loses it. Bishop Union with it, held in. trying to get it down in deep. Howard has it, and that just goes harmlessly to the side. Trying to find it is Ritz, but in the corner, no one can really grab it. Holding it down in deep, trying to center it out in front. Now he does. Wilkinson, a shot, save. Rebound out and back, trying to play for it, and Bishop Union has it. Great shot by Wilkinson. Equally great save by Gillum. Trying to clear it out and back. Howard, a good shot, save. Rebound, save. Just goes wide. Ritz couldn't hold on to the puck, so Bishop Union has it in their own zone, lugging it into the neutral zone. Back into his own zone. Looking for a pass. Back into the neutral zone, intercepted by Howard. Howard will lug it into the zone, dumping it in deep into the corner, right in back of Gillum. Trying to center it out in front, taken away. Strikers couldn't grab it. Goes all the way down, and that will be icing. So far this game for the El Segundo Strikers, very physical, very fast-paced. And it seems like both these teams, they're playing not to win. They're playing so the other guys can lose. That's when entertaining hockey really shows itself, as Davis trying to go out in front to Wilkinson, but Campbell trying to get it out in front to the slot. Dawson turning it over. Davis holding it in. Trying to go out to the side to Jacoby. Jacoby, a shot save. Rebound right in front. They score! Ryan Campbell. And it's a 3-1 lead. Davis trying to play it out to Jacoby. And again, it's a shot and a rebound that the Strikers capitalize on, as Klingman trying to get it out in front, taken away by Bishop Union. Klingman gets it back. He'll give it off to Campbell. Campbell, leading point getter for the Strikers so far. 24 points this season. And I think he upped it by 2 this game. They'll go out across, and that will be called an icing. So far this season for Ryan Campbell, he has as I get back here, for Ryan Campbell, after 14 games played, he has 12 goals, 9 assists for 21 points. Winning the draw is Campbell again, trying to get it out to the side for Keller, but that shot's blocked out in front by Bishop Union. Back in deep, Keller will clear it down into the Broncos zone. Broncos trying to get it out. Strikers heckling, keeping the puck. Broncos trying to get it out to the side, a little bit too hard for that outlet pass, so they couldn't really get it. Holding it down in deep. Howard has it. Almost turning it over. Now they do. Right out in front. Shot, scores. Shot went right up and over Cahal McKeown after an ill-fated attempt to pass it out. And that is a 2-0, that is a 2-goal game for the Bishop Union Broncos. And they cut this lead down to 1. 4:31 left to go here in the second period, and this is a 1-goal game. Playing it down, Lennon has it after the victory face-off for the Strikers, taken away by the Broncos. Lennon has it. Lennon down to Edwards. Lennon gets it back again. Now here we go with Edwards. Back here the way. Trying to play it down. Aloisi checking it out, taken away. And now here we go with Lennon. Right out in front, and a good shot by Howard just goes wide. Perhaps it would have been a little bit more wise for him to hold up and wait for the pass, but he went for the shot, and it was a pretty good shot, actually. Just trickled wide. Mahardo trying to get it back down and deep, taken away by Bishop Union. Right out in front, just couldn't find anybody. Edwards has it. Playing it down in deep. Aloisi just couldn't grab it. Bishop Union with it in their own zone. We'll play it down. Campbell has it. Campbell right out in front. Has a shot. Takes it, and a good save there by Gillum. And a little extracurricular activity. Not much. So we will get a stoppage. 3:16 left to go. And 3-2 is your score here for the second period. Very tight game for the Bishop Union Broncos and the El Segundo Strikers. Very physical, very animated, and you can really tell that these two teams don't like each other. As Campbell wins it back, Wilkinson shoots it wide. Thornton getting ready. Taken away. And now here we go. Bishop Union into the zone, taken away by Davis, the captain. Davis hustling into the zone, lugging it in himself, and a good shot. Oh, that was a seeing eye shot by Davis, but taken away. And now here we go with the Bishop Union Broncos, trying to get a step in on Griffin. Trying to sidestep Griffin, but Davis takes it away, trying to go out across. Held in by the Broncos, tipped out in goal, and a good save by McKiln. And he will cover. This game so far for the Strikers has been very physical. Both teams, very physical, very offensive-oriented, and overall, I would say a good watch so far. Very exciting. Easily best game of the season for me personally. Bishop Union trying to send it out in front. Last time these two met, though, this wasn't really the case. It was 7 straight goals for the Strikers, as they never looked back. They won that one 7-0. And now this game, it's a lot closer. So far this game for the El Segundo Strikers, they have 26 shots on goal, and Caleb Gillum has saved 22 of them for a grand total of a .880 save percentage. Klingman takes it away. He'll give it off to Davis. Davis trying to play it down into the side. Trying to get it down. Bishop Union with it. And so far for the Bishop Union Broncos, they have 9 shots, which Cahal McKeown has saved 6 for a .750 save percentage. Lowest save percentage for Cahal McKeown, I believe, this season. Klingman gets knocked down to the ice. Looking for a call, not going to get one, as he'll play to the side. Howard with it. Howard pitching it out to the side, but trying to go out in front. Bishop couldn't clear, and a good shot tipped on, and a good save by Gillum. Bishop Union with the puck. Trying to clear it out. Davis holds it in, and a good shot by Campbell, turning and sweeping, but he couldn't really find the net. Held in by Klingman. Bishop Union with it, looking for a pass. He'll leave it off. A little drop pass there as he'll try to look it out of the zone. Taken away. And now here we go. Dawson, shot. Just goes off the body. Dawson again has it in the corner. He gets checked to the ice. Bishop Union still with it. Trying to go out front. But that is taken away by Davis. He'll play it in. 49 seconds left to go here in the second period. And here we go with Campbell. Campbell, shot. Just goes wide. Couldn't really find it. Bishop Union trying to take it away, but El Segundo just dumps it into the zone. 3-2. Slim lead for the Strikers as Davis tries to get it. He takes it and rips it, but it just goes off the blocker of Gillum. Playing it down, and now here we go with the Bishop Union Broncos. A shot blocked to the side. Now have it in the corner. Trying to take it away is Campbell. Playing it back into the behind of Gahal McKeown. Now playing into the corner. 1 second to go. And that will be that as the El Segundo Strikers and the Bishop Union Broncos are deadlocked here. 3-2 is your score. And the shots on goal after the second period are 28 for the El Segundo Strikers, 9 for the Bishop Union Broncos, and those are 9 effective shots. Very effective shots. Goal scorer so far this game for the El Segundo. They started off the party with Brett Wilkinson and short-handed Jack Dawson just 6 minutes later. And a minute later after that, Zach Maharo, the leading point getter for the Bishop Union Broncos, enters the game. El Segundo regained a 2-goal lead with Ryan Campbell. But again, a minute later, it was Pablo Honda that got the goal for Bishop Union. And so far this game, it's been pretty tight, very physical. And it should make for a great ending here in the third period as we get ready for the puck drop. And for the Strikers, puck drop marks the last period of the regular season as Campbell's getting ready for it. Loses the draw, Bishop Union with it. And with that puck drop, last regular season period for number 6, Jacoby, number 93, Edwards, and number 68, Lennon. As a shot just almost goes high and wide, but it's intercepted there by the goaltender Gillum. So that'll count as a save. Campbell out to take the draw for the Strikers. Loses it back. Bishop Union trying to clear. Held in by Lennon. Lennon right out in front. Tipped on. Good save there by Gillum. Flashing the leather backwards and making his presence known. Saying, you're not going to get one like that past me. No, sir. As Bishop Union trying to get it out. They do. 2-on-2 threatening if they hurry. Shot saved by Gahal McKeown. They'll try to get it out. They do. Campbell with it. Campbell, he'll leave it off to the side. Here we go with Edwards. Edwards, a shot. Save again by Gillum. Both goaltenders really making their case here tonight. Or this morning, rather. This morning. It's still 11 o'clock. Tyler Stickney with it. Trying to win this face-off down in the low. He does. Wilkinson, haymaker shot save. Rebound out of front. Cleared out by the defense. Wilkinson still with it. Trying to tip it out in front, and it just goes wide. Tyler Stickney got a piece of it, but not enough as Lennon has it. Lennon right out in front. Tipped on. A good save. Rebound out in front, and another great save by Gillum. They'll try to clear. Held in by Lennon. Lennon a good shot. Again, blocked out in front by the Broncos defense. Wilkinson. He'll play it off to Stickney. Stickney. He'll leave it off, trying to go out, but intercepted by Davis. Davis, he'll leave it off for Wilkinson. Wilkinson out in front, taken away by Bishop Union. Broncos into the striker's zone, trying to play it out in front. In the neutral zone, the Broncos have it. And now here we go with Wilkinson. Wilkinson down low, right out in front, trying to find someone, but he just couldn't get his stick on. Stickney couldn't. As Aloisi has it, tipped on, and it just goes wide of the net. Playing it down and deep. Held in barely by Lennon. Stickney playing with it in the corner. Stickney couldn't find it as the puck trickles behind. Aloisi gets it. Aloisi gets turned into the ice. And that will be cleared all the way down. I don't think that's going to be far enough for icing, though. So Keller gets it. Keller trying to get that out in front, but that's taken away by Bishop Union. Bishop Union with the puck in the corner of the striker's zone. Taken away by Davis. Ritz trying to get it, and we're going to be getting a call here with 12:29 left to go. And trying to see what happened. It could have been a dislodged net or a penalty. Or an offsides. It could work too. Nothing on the scoreboard. No one going to the box. Now someone does go to the box. Still don't get a call, though, on what it was. But looks like Bishop Union's going to the penalty kill. And one of the rare power plays for the El Segundo Strikers. As Davis gets it off. Try to go to Campbell. Davis. Haymaker shot just goes off the cup of the goaltender. That's a place you never want to get hit. As he'll cover. 12:20 left to go here in the third period. 1:51 left to go in the power play for the El Segundo Strikers. As Howard's ready to take the draw. He'll lose it back. Bishop Union with it. Clearing the zone all the way down the ice. Wilkinson with it. Wilkinson. Playing it down in deep. Jacoby. Jacoby trying to go out to the side to Campbell. Campbell will leave it off for Davis. Davis, shot tipped on, and that's good. Save there by Gillum. Held in by Wilkinson. Down and deep to Jacoby. Jacoby on his senior night trying to get another crucial assist. That's cleared all the way down by Bishop Union. 11:36 rather left to go here in the third period. Davis, he'll go all the way down, tapped on by Bishop Union, so it's not going to be called icing. 54 seconds left to go on the power play for the Strikers. Trying to clear it up, but it's tipped as far as they get is center ice. And they'll retreat back into the zone. Passing it is Lennon. Aloisi trying to go down to the other side. Held on there by Lennon. Lennon into the zone. 4-on-2. Shot by Lennon. Save. Rebound. Out in front. Scores! Again, it's Ryan Campbell. That's his hat trick. Winning the draw is the Bishop Union Broncos after that power play goal. 4-2 is the score now. Strikers with a little bit of insurance, but in hockey, a 2-goal lead is the worst lead to have, as Edwards has it. He'll leave it off for Stickney, but Stickney just couldn't find it. Trying to go out to the side. And Lennon, a good shot. He ripped it a little bit too high and wide. Strikers now into their zone. Turning it over almost is Edwards. Bishop Union fighting for it. Edwards takes it away. Into the zone, he'll leave it off for Stickney. Tyler Stickney. Drop pass shot, save. Great save by Gillum. 10:04 left to go here in this third period. And for El Segundo, very good third period so far. Discipline. And they got a power play goal out of it too, as Stickney loses the draw. Stickney right out in front, taken away by the Bishop Union Broncos. That's chipped all the way down ice. That will be called icing, and with 9:53 left to go here in the third period, 9:52 now, we will see a face-off in the offensive zone for the El Segundo Strikers. And so far this game, face-offs have been really in favor for the Bishop Union Broncos. I think that's something that El Segundo needs to work on, as a shot just goes off to the side. Keller with it. He'll leave it off. Keller off to Davis. Shot just goes wide of the net. That looked like a heavy shot too. Davis out in front, bouncing, rebound to the side, still loose, couldn't find it, and they'll leave it off. Bishop Union centering it, but a little bit too strong as it goes out of the zone. 9:12 left to go. Now fully back into their zone, trying to clear it out. They do. Keller has it now for the Strikers. Keller, he'll leave it off for Lennon. Lennon now, that's Thornton. Thornton into the zone. Still with it. He'll give it off to Keller. Keller trying to go back to Thornton. Thornton gets checked off the puck. And the Strikers will regain possession, but Keller takes a spill. Davis is there to bail him out. He'll play it behind the net. He'll leave it off for Keller. Keller tips it down. That will be icing because that's a little bit too far. And we will get another face-off in the Strikers' zone. 8:29 left to go here in this third period. Out to take the draw is Howard. He'll win it back. Strikers trying to clear it down. And now here we go with Campbell. Taken away by Bishop Union. 8:17 left to go. Wilkinson with it. Wilkinson, he'll leave it off for Campbell. Campbell, a shot just goes high and wide. Wilkinson, he'll leave it off for Ritz. Ritz barely kept it in, but taken away by the Bishop Union Broncos. Bishop Union, shot tipped on, and a great save there by McKeown. Held in by the Broncos, trying to shoot it out in front, blocked by Wilkinson. Ritz will get it out. Campbell chasing it down. Trying to get it is Campbell. Held in by Ritz. Ritz, a good shot, and a great save there by Gillum. 7:37 left to go. Kind of find it funny that it's 7:37 left to go in the third period when we're near LAX. No, Boeing 737. That's a plain joke. As Stickney loses the draw, but the Strikers get it. Lennon trying to get it down and deep to Stickney. Stickney right out in front, shot, save, and a rebound. Again trying to go out in front. And another haymaker shot just goes wide. Absolutely amazing save there by Gillum. He looks a little worse for wear there as he's slow to get up. Making sure he tells his team that he's all right. He can still play. That's a great save there by Gillum, though, holding the fort as Davis trying to go out in front. Taken away by Bishop Union, and they'll clear all the way down. And that will be called icing. So it's not a delayed icing, but it's automatic icing. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I agree with that. But it's a high school league. So I guess they just don't want kids to get hurt. So I can understand that. Stickney trying to win the draw back. A little bit too clean as Davis has to go back to get it. Taken away by Bishop Union. A shot just goes wide. Bishop Union still with it. Trying to go out in front, and a good save by Campbell. McKiln. And that will be called dead. I don't know if it's a penalty, actually. They're going out into the center ice, so it may be a penalty. No, it's 5 aside for everybody, so no penalty. Don't really know what happened there, as we have 6:52 left to go here in the game. Trying to get it out in front. Griffin takes it away. Griffin through 2 people. Trying to center it out in front. Taken away. Bishop Union trying to clear. Held in. Actually, no, it wasn't. Keller turns into a big check there. They're trying to get it out in front. Mahardo trying to get it out in front, but again, Keller is taken down right as he got up. Bishop Union into the striker's zone. They'll dump it deep into the corner. Trying to get it out. They do a little bit too far, but they're not going to call this icing because it was tipped before it went all the way down the ice. Aloisi bumps into him. Stickney getting ready to receive the puck, but it's shoved off by Aloisi, getting a little bit into a tugging match as the Bishop Union Broncos getting ready to take it out. They do into the center ice. Now into the striker's zone. Mahardo centering it out in front, taken away by Campbell. Bishop Union still with it. Aloisi trying to fight for the puck. Out into the high slot, taken away by Lennon, and that's cleared at least the center ice by Aloisi. Lennon with it. Lennon, careful stick handling. Gets through 2 people, leaves it out for Wilkinson, and that's cleared to the Broncos side of the ice. Broncos trying to pass it off. They do. And now here we go with Lennon. He'll leave it off for Dawson. Dawson with it. Dawson into the zone. A good shot tipped wide by the defenseman. Howard keeps it in. Now into the corner of Bishop Union zone. 4-2 is your score with 4:47 left to go here in the third period. As Wilkinson trying to go across. Down into the zone. And now here we go with Lennon trying to go across. Excuse me, that was Edwards. We'll leave it across. Lennon, a good shot, tipped on right out in front, taken away by Edwards. He'll give it back to Lennon. Lennon, a haymaker shot, high and wide. Right in back of the net. And he's checked hard off the puck as Wilkinson has it. Wilkinson right across, and a good save there. Great save by Gillum. 4:06 left to go here in the third period. Lennon wins the draw. He'll give it back. Klingman. Campbell, off-angled shot just goes wide. Leaving it off, Davis. Goes wide of the net. Thornton skating hard trying to get it. He has it in his own zone. Bishop Union does. Trying to get it out of the zone. They do. So the strikers need to get back on sides. Taken away by Klingman. Klingman now into the zone. Has someone to his left. Held in. Campbell, a good shot. Just goes wide of the cage. 3:19 left to go here in this third period. Bishop Union into the striker's zone. Left circle. He'll wing it across. Right circle now. Trying to leave it off, but a little bit too hot to handle for the defenseman, so he could really corral it. Bishop Union into the zone. He'll dump it into the corner, trying to tussle for position. Right in back of McKeown. Trying to center it out in front, but taken away by Cahal McKeown, and he will cover. 2:45 left to go here in this third period. So far, this game has been absolutely amazing to watch. So for the Strikers, it's going to be Tyler Stickney getting ready for the draw. Mahardo wins the draw for Bishop Union. Shot tipped on, and going out to the side is Bishop Union, taken away by the Strikers. He'll clear it all the way down, no icing. And caught up to it. Bishop Union trying to pass it out. 2:27 left to go. Ritz with it. Ritz trying to win the puck battle, but Bishop Union was a little bit too hot-handed to let that up. Bishop Union into the striker zone. A shot just goes wide at Cahal McKeown. Ritz. He'll give it off to Tyler Stickney. A good shot saved by Cahal McKeown. And now here we go. Tyler Stickney with a wide open breakaway with a chance. Scores! Tyler Stickney. It pays to keep your head up. He does. It's 5-2 Strikers. El Segundo wins the draw. He'll leave it off for Griffin. Griffin trying to give it to Aloisi. Taken away by Bishop Union. Bishop Union now into the striker's zone with clear control of the puck. Trying to get it out in front. Taken away by the Strikers. Lennon, he'll leave it off for Aloisi. Aloisi chasing it down hard. He has someone to his left. He'll leave it off for Howard, but that is defended well by Bishop Union. Wilkinson, he'll let Davis get, as he'll leave it off for Aloisi, and Aloisi will dump it down. 1:09 left to go here in this third period. 5-2 is your score for the El Segundo Strikers. Took them a little bit to get the score to this point, but overall a very tight game. Don't let the score fool you. This was a very hard-fought game, as Davis has it. Davis plays it down in deep. Trying to get it out. He does off the glass, but not out of the zone. Held in by Bishop Union. Wilkinson has it. Goaltender's looking to be pulled as he'll leave it off. And now here we go. Aloisi with a chance. Just shoots it wide. Howard dumps it across. Aloisi with it. Shot tipped high and wide. Wilkinson down and deep. Right in front, Griffin held on by Bishop Union. 6 seconds left to go here in the game. And for three guys, 6 seconds left to bask in your accomplishments in your high school career. Face-off one, and that will be that as time runs out. Strikers remain undefeated, 14-0 as they tackle Cahal McKeown to the ice. And that's what I like about high school hockey. Every game they celebrate as if they won the championship. That's how you can tell you're having fun out there. And that's how you can tell these guys really enjoy what they do. As they set to lead off the handshake line. Cahal leads it. And for the Strikers, 14th straight win. They won yesterday. They win today. Absolutely amazing season for these guys. Absolutely. Goal scorers for your El Segundo Strikers. Brett Wilkinson started off the party at 4:14 in the first period. 10:18 in the first period. The El Segundo Strikers strike again with Jack Dawson. Bishop Union would answer back with Zach Maharo, but that wouldn't be enough as the El Segundo Strikers, Ryan Campbell gets it back, and Bishop Union will get that back with Pablo Hondo. At the end of two, it was 3-2 for the Strikers. El Segundo struck twice with Ryan Campbell on the power play and Tyler Stickney with the even strength goal. So excuse me, I did say that Ryan Campbell did get a hat trick. He didn't. It was assist for Ryan Campbell. So at the end of the game, your score is 5-2. Shots on goal for the El Segundo Strikers, 42 with 37 saved for the Bishop Union's Broncos. .881 goes their goaltender. And for Cahal McKeown, .833 after 13 shots faced, 11 saved, 2 goals allowed, and a .848 save percentage. Final score here this morning in El Segundo, it is 5-2. The El Segundo Strikers improve their record to 14-0. El Segundo Strikers improve their record to 15-0. Actually, not 14, excuse me. So 15-0 go the Strikers. And as for the Broncos, they fall to 6-7. Final score here tonight, again, 5-2. And I'd like to thank you all for tuning in for the remaining of this season and for this whole season.